pretty nice, but then we got all that dust just in the past hour or so. But we are watching a few storms across the state, which that is at least some good news. Let's go ahead and take a look at the radar where we do have at least another somewhat decent crop, not the coverage we would like, but at least we do see a few storms out there. We'll start off in the metro where we did have that haboob going through earlier, and we still have quite a bit of dust in the sky, but the shower activity is starting to wind down a bit. We still have a little bit of shower activity going in the southeastern part of the city. Meanwhile, across the northeast, we're looking at a pretty impressive storm going in Colfax County. That's continuing to push toward Union County and through northern Harding County. This storm not severe at this point, but it can produce some penny-sized hail as well as winds gusting up to around 55 miles per hour. Down to the south and east, we are looking at a severe thunderstorm in Lee County, which is actually going to be pushing toward the community of Jow. This storm has the history of producing winds in excess of 60 miles per hour as well as quarter-size hail. So this storm definitely meaning business, but it will eventually push into the state of Texas. And we also have a few scattered showers going over the Gila wilderness as well. So certainly some good news to see a little bit of shower activity going in that part of the state especially. Now taking a look at the temperature right now, we are up to 87 degrees in the metro, a south wind at 13 miles per hour. So once that haboob came through, we saw those gusty winds, and now those winds are starting to back off a little bit. Temperatures across the northern part of the state into the 70s and 80s, down to the south into the 90s. In fact, near 100 once again for Carlsbad, 98 degrees there, 98 also for Deming, 92 in TRC, and 91 over in Roswell. We are looking at some gusty winds across portions of the state, 33 mile per hour wind gusts in Las Vegas, 23 in Grants, 26 in Gallup, and many of the gustier locations associated with a few storms that are in and around some of those areas. So if you do get one of those showers or storms going, you will notice a little bit of gusty wind associated with those. We did see a few showers today, but unfortunately, as we move into the next couple of days, we'll start to see that crop of storms go down with each passing day as we start to recycle that moisture. Mild conditions tonight with partly cloudy skies as those showers start to diminish. Then into tomorrow, we'll bring in a cold front that's going to help keep the showers and storms going for the next couple of days across the northeastern part of the state. But across the rest of the state, we start to see that shower activity go down. And by the middle part of the week, we dry out across much of the state with hotter temperatures around. We're back into the hundreds as you move down to the southern portion of the state. And then by the end of the week and into next weekend, that area of high pressure will back off, but an area of low pressure will start to move toward the state, and in between them we'll start to ramp up those winds. So certainly not the good news that we want for those fire situations across the state as we see that hot, windy, and dry conditions across much of the state. Certainly not the mix you want as we move toward the end of the week. Taking a look at Superstorm Track, we'll have that chance of getting a couple of showers and storms going once again for tomorrow afternoon, but mainly across the northeastern part of the state. But even that crop not looking too impressive. And then by Tuesday, we start to see that crop of storms go down even more. Here's a look at your southern Colorado forecast with highs in the 80s for tomorrow afternoon. Partly cloudy skies, more sunshine throughout much of the work week. Over the northwest, mix of sun and clouds, highs into the 80s and 90s. We stay in the low to mid 90s throughout much of the week in Farmington. Over the southwest, partly cloudy and hot with temperatures reaching the triple digits for several locations. Mid 90s for Silver City through the middle and latter part of the work week. Over the southeast, spot storms possible here. Highs near 100, and we surpass 100, especially by Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday with more sunshine. Over the northeast, partly cloudy skies, afternoon showers and storms, highs in the 80s and 90s. We'll start to see those shower chances dwindle through the end of the week and into next weekend. Over the northern mountains, could see a couple more showers and storms in the afternoon. And again, here, those showers and storm chances start to go down toward the middle and latter part of the work week. East Mountains could see a spot storm here. Highs into the low to mid 90s. In the metro, we'll top out in the mid 90s with partly cloudy skies, and we'll continue to heat things up. We'll be in the mid 90s throughout a good portion of the work week, and areas like the valley could make it into the upper 90s to near 100. So definitely take all those precautions, get plenty of water, and take frequent breaks if you do have to be outside.
All right, thank you, John.